Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mitesh Gala. Welcome to Rough Book, a learning companion.
So nothing new as such in this exercise. We're using the same probability or same techniques and all that. So let's work it out. So x4, obviously you're going to take it as x square the whole square, and then we'll start working on it. Alright. So x square the whole square minus 10x square plus 9 equals 0. And then let x square be equal to a. Come on, substitute, solve the sum, and then resubstitute in the end. So a square minus 10a plus 9 0, splitting the middle term 9 ones are, so a common, a minus 9 minus 1 a minus 9, so I get a minus 9 and a minus 1. Resubstituting, so a becomes x square minus 9 and x square minus 1, so I shall get x square minus 9 equals 0 or x square minus 1 equals 0. So x square is 9, x becomes plus or minus 3, or x square is 1, so x becomes plus or minus 1. So ultimately you get 4 answers. X is 3, minus 3, 1, minus 1. How many hands go up who managed to get the same answer? Yeah, that's good. Come on, let's go to the next question. I want you to try sum number 6 part 2. Come on, look at the question. Obviously you are going to substitute this as a, and then in the end you will resubstitute it back. So come on, go ahead, get me the answer to this one. 6 part 2. So we say let x square minus 3x be a. So a square minus 16a minus 36 equals 0. So 36, what will be the splitting factor? If I take 9 and 4, it will not work. Probably 18 and 2. Yeah, that's correct. How many got this on their own? Superb. Splitting or factorizing it further, so I get a minus 18 and a plus 2. Resubstitute, so a becomes x square minus 3x minus 18, x square minus 3x plus 2. Split them, x square minus 3x minus 18 equals 0, or x square minus 3x plus 2 equals 0. So 18 will be 6 and 3, so plus 6 minus 3, so this is minus 18. Alright, so x common, x plus 6, minus 3 common, x plus 6, so I will get x is equal to minus 6 or x is equal to 3. I got one part. For the other part, 2 ones are, so I will get x common, x minus 2, minus 1 common, x minus 2. So finally I'll get x is equal to 2 or x is equal to 1. So 4 answers: minus 6, 3, 2 and 1. Here I messed up, no? This should have been minus 6 plus 3. So minus 6 plus 3 minus, so this will become plus 6 and minus 3. So 6 minus 3, 2, 1. Yeah, how many got the same? Cool. It's simple. I don't expect such type of questions in the exam, but yeah, we should know them. 7 part 3, this is slightly different. If you see, both are reciprocal to each other, so you can assume let 3x plus 1 by x plus 1 be a. So automatically this will become what? 1 by a. So I get a plus 1 by a, 5 by 2. Now solve this and then resubstitute back to this and we'll see what we get then. So a square plus 1 equals to 5 by 2a. So I took the LCM of a first and pushing 2 on the other side. So 2a square plus 2 minus 5a. So basically 2a square minus 5a plus 2. 2 2s are 4, so splitting the middle term 4a minus 1a. Correct? Are you with me till here? So 2a, a minus 2 minus 1, a minus 2. So I get a minus 2, 2a minus 1, 0. So I will get a is equal to 2 or a is equal to half. Now we'll have to resubstitute. So what is my a? A is 3x plus 1 upon x plus 1 equals 2, or 3x plus 1 upon x plus 1 equals half. So we'll have to solve both of them separately and see what answers do we get. So the first part, 3x plus 1 equals 2x plus 2. So x comes on this side, this goes on that side, so I get the value of x as 1. How many managed to reach here? Yeah, good job. Let's try the next part. Or you can pick this 3 into 2, so 3x plus 1 into 2 equals to x plus 1. So this will be 6x plus 2 x plus 1. So x coming here 5x, this going there, I will get minus 1. So my x should be 1 by 5 negative. How many of you all got the same answer? I doubt if this is correct. Yeah, but it is. So my final answer, therefore x is equal to 1 or x is equal to negative 1.1 by 5. If you're getting the same answer, you're doing a good job, guys. Exercise this thing 7 part 1 and 2 are the same types, so you can definitely work on that as well. Yeah, let's go to 7 part 1 and now. I took this later on because this is with the root, so slightly confusing. Let's see if you can tackle this one now. Same logic. Come on, hit it. Everybody. So you will say come on Ahan Javeri, let x upon x minus 3 be a under the root. So therefore x minus 3 upon x under the root will be 1 by a. So I will get a plus 1 by a 5 by 2. Do you notice something? Yes, if you notice this and this is one and the same. So you are definitely going to reach till here with the same part. After this only things will change. It's the same thing that we are going to do all over again. So come on, let's do it. So I will get a square plus 1 into 2 equals 5a. So 2a square minus 5a plus 1, 0. Splitting the middle term. Where have I messed up? Yeah, let's check. Yeah, so the missing part is here. 2 ones are 2. So 2 twos are 4. So I'll get 2a square minus 4a minus 1a plus 2, 0. Correct? Yeah. So 2a common, a minus 2, minus 1 common, a minus 2. So a minus 2, 2a minus 1, 0. So my a is 2 or a is half. Once I get these two, now resubstitute. So x upon x minus 3, which is a, equals to under the root, or x upon x minus 3 under the root becomes half. Now what you can do is take this, square both sides. So I will take x upon x minus 3 under the root equals to squaring both sides. So root goes off, x upon x minus 3 equals 4, cross multiply, x is equal to 4x minus 12, x comes here, 12 comes here, so I get 3x. Finally the value of x becomes 4. Let's try the second part, or this one. So I am squaring it directly since I don't have a lot of place. So root goes and this becomes 1 by 4. Cross multiply 4x, x minus 3. So 3x minus 3. So x becomes minus 1. So final answer, x is equal to 4 or x is equal to minus 1. How many managed to get the same answer? 7 part 1 this one. 4 and minus 1. Good job if you're getting the same answer. I'm just trying to see every time I don't cut this because I understand many a times I have done that. Let's go to the next exercise straight away. So whatever I wanted to teach you from exercise 5D is sorted. Now we are getting into 5E. Sums are all the more similar only, nothing new in this exercise now. So the most important thing in this topic was that using the formula method. So we'll do few sums on formula method in exercise F. Until then we'll finish E with whatever has been given. This is your expression. They say x is not equal to 3, neither equal to minus 3 by 2. So if you get these two answers, you need to eliminate. Come on, take the LCM, go ahead. So my LCM on the whole is going to be 2x, x minus 3 and 2x plus 3, correct? So this gets cancelled, I get 2x plus 3 left back, plus 1. This gets cancelled and I get x minus 3, plus both get cancelled, so I get 3x plus 9 equals to 0. 0 into anything is 0, so let's open the numerator. 4x square, 3 2s are 6x, plus x minus 3, 3x plus 9 equals 0. So I get 4x square, 6 plus 1, 7 plus 3, 10, and this will become 6. So I get 6 into 4, 24, and 10. So 6 into 4 itself are the factors. So plus 6 plus 4. So I will get 2 common and x common. So 2x plus 3. Again 2 common, 2x plus 3. So I shall get 2x plus 3, 2x plus 2. So my answer should be x as negative 3 by 2 or x as negative 2 by 2, which becomes negative 1. Now negative 3 by 2 I should not accept because that's what is given here. So you say since x is not equal to negative 3 by 2, so final answer x becomes minus 1. How many got this correct? Wow, that's good. Yeah, but don't get too happy because such type of questions are not expected in the exam. They are very simple ones. We're just building we are recapping what we've done in the earlier standards. Sum number 4, come on, start doing it. Take the LCM, it's a pretty simple question, nothing great in this. LCM is 8, so I'll get 8x square, 22x plus 15, 0. 8 into 15 for 22. So 15 is 3 and 5, 8 is 2, 2, 2. So come on, get me the factors for 22. 120, it is 12 and 10 I guess. 10 and 3 2s are 6, 2s are 8. 6 2s are 12. So 12 and 10. So 8x square, 12x, 10x, 15. So I get what common? 4x. So I will get 2x minus 3 minus 5, 2x minus 3. So 2x minus 3, 4x minus 5 equals 0. So x is 3 by 2 or x is 5 by 4. What was there in the question? I thought this was a difficult question, but it seems to be a very simple one. I lost half of my page also. How sad. Sure, let's go to the next one. Sum number 7. Yeah, this is the type where you have to take x square, the whole square, and then assume and then resubstitute. Come on, everyone, pause the video, go ahead, stop cheating. Enough, you'll have cheated. So let x square be a. So this will be a square minus 2a minus 3, 0. Splitting the middle term, 3 ones are. So I will get a common, a minus 3 plus 1, a minus 3, 0. So a minus 3, a plus 1. Resubstituting. So before that I'll say x is 3, or a is 3 or a is negative 1. So a is x square equals 3 or x square equals minus 1. So x becomes plus or minus root 3 or x becomes root of negative 1, not possible. Okay, so you'll say since negative root is not real. You remember we did that negative in the root is not real. So therefore your final answer should be only plus or minus root 3. So you will say therefore x is equal to root 3 or x is equal to negative root 3. If you want to write further, you can write 1.732, but since they have not told us to write it in decimals, you can leave the answer here only, no problem. This also will be accepted. Sum number 11. They are clearly saying assume this as y. Come on, hit it. It's very simple. Everyone should get it. So y plus 4, y plus 6 equals 120. So I get y square 10y 24 minus 120. So y square 10y, the difference is going to be 96. So 96 for 10, 16 and 6. 16 6 are 96. So y common, y plus 16 minus 6 common, y plus 16. So I get y plus 16, y minus 6 equals 0. So y becomes, shall I resubstitute first? Yeah, I should. So resubstituting, I'll get x square plus 5x plus 16 equals 0 or x square plus 5x minus 6 equals 0. So 16, how will I split? 8 and 2. I don't think so this is splittable further. You will have to use formula method then probably. So it's a question where you might have to use the formula. Or what you can do is first find b square minus 4ac. What if you get this negative? Then this is imaginary. You got to stop there. So I'll get 5 square, 4 into a into c. So that is 25 minus 64. So that gives me 9, 39 negative. So you say therefore roots are imaginary. You can't leave it there only. You have to show this part and say that the roots are imaginary so that this is eliminated. And now this part we will solve, it is solvable. That will be 6 ones are. 6 minus 1 minus 6. So 0. So x common minus 1 common. So I will get x plus 6 x minus 1 0. So final answer, therefore x becomes negative 6 or x becomes 1. That should be your final answer. So this is not going to be a part of the answer. Good, we did this sum. This part is very important. Many a times I have seen children leaving it here and they say not possible. But you need to show this, say that it is negative, therefore not possible. So it has to be backed up by a reason. Okay, are you through with this? Great. If at all any point of time you find that I'm going fast, you have a choice to go to the YouTube, reduce the speed of the video, so automatically I go slow. If you feel I'm going very slow, increase the speed so I go fast. Come on, let's go with the next one. They clearly say here x doesn't belong to minus 2 or x is not equal to minus 2. So how are you going to work this out? So obviously let x by x plus 2 be a. Come on, hit it. So a square minus 7a plus 12 0. Solve and then resubstitute. Everyone, come on, don't be shameless. Pause the video, go ahead, solve the sum, and once you're done, come back. So 12 will be 6 and 2 or 4 and 3. Yeah, so 4 minus 3. So I get a minus 4 minus 3, a minus 4. So a minus 4, a minus 3, 0. So I will get the value of a as 4 or a as 3. Resubstituting, x upon x plus 2 equals to 4 or x upon x plus 2 equals to 3. So cross multiply, x is equal to 4x plus 8. So this goes there, so minus 8 equals to 3x. So x becomes minus 8 by 3. I hope I am not wrong. Let's look at the second part, 3x plus 6. So minus 6 is equal to 2x. So x becomes minus 3. So I get two answers for x. They said x is not equal to minus 2. We didn't get either of them. So whatever we've got, I think so we are through with it then. So this you can write further as minus 2 by 3 in a mixed fraction form, and this in your regular answer form. Yeah, how many managed to get this? Cool, good job. Let's go ahead. Sum number 14 part 3. Come on everybody. They say x belongs to rational number. So when they say it belongs to rational number, decimals, fractions, everything should be accepted. Now 20. So 5 and 4. I can split the middle term directly. Minus 5 minus 4. So 5 and 4 9. 5 4s are 20. So what is common? X. So 2x minus 5. Here 2 common. So 2x minus 5. So I get 2x minus 5. X minus 2. So x becomes 5 by 2 or x becomes 2. You say since x belongs to Q, therefore x is 2.5 or x is 2. Both will be accepted. Had they said natural or whole number, then this one we wouldn't have considered. But since it is saying that it belongs to Q, we got to consider both of them. Come on, 18 part 3. We'll go to 15 a little later on the next page, 15th or 16. But right now I want you to do 18 part 3. So 18 part 3 says this, where the roots are real and equal. Do you remember discriminant? Exactly, we are using that. So you say since roots are real, therefore. Now since the roots are real, what happens is b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Now what is my b? M plus 2. I hope you remember how to treat this negative sign. 4 times a into c. So I will get over here m square 4m plus 4 minus 4m minus 20. So I get m square plus 4 minus 4 goes equals to 16. This is negative 16. I pushed on the other side. So finally my m becomes plus or minus 4. Simple. How many got this correct? Wow, you can pat your back. Let's go ahead with the next one. This is m is equal to plus or minus 4. Alright. Now there is a second part also to the question which reads further. So we need to be careful that we don't read only one part and think that we got our answer. We need to go ahead, understand the full sum and then try and solve it. So 18 part 3 says for each of the following find the value of m so that the equation has equal roots. Also find the solution of each. Solution of each matlab you are expected to substitute 4 in this and then get the answers further. So how are you going to do that? So let's see. Let's take a fresh page. So I am taking this expression, substituting 4 in this. So 18 part 3, it will then become x square minus 4 substituted. So you say if m is equal to 4, because it can be even minus 4. So right now we are taking only 4. So 4 plus 2 becomes 6x, 4 plus 5, 9. And now split the middle term if possible. So yes, it is possible, 3 3s are. So I will get x square minus 3 minus 3. So it will become x common x minus 3 minus 3 common x minus 3. So I will get x minus 3 x minus 3. So basically x is 3 or x is 3. So x is 3 only. That's one part. Now what if m is equal to minus 4? So we need to consider that also. So if m is equal to minus 4. So I will take x square minus. Here I will substitute minus 4 plus 2 minus 2. And minus minus plus 2. So this will become plus 2x. Minus 4 plus 5, so 1. So plus 1 equals 0. So 1 ones are x square plus 1x plus 1x plus 1. 1 ones are 1, 1 plus 1, 2. X common x plus 1 plus 1 common x plus 1. So finally I get x plus 1. So answer becomes x minus 1, x minus 1. Since both the answers are repeated, so my final answer x is 3 or x is minus 1. So two options. This is when m is 4 and this is when m is minus 4. You understand? So we need to read the entire question before we come to the final conclusion. So here you have to write when or for m is equal to 4, and here we will write for m is equal to minus 4. Let's not write or to confuse the teacher. Better write only this much. Are we okay till here, everybody? Yeah, cool. Let's go to the next one. I want you to try 17 part 2. This is also a simple question. Just take the LCM and figure it out how to go about. So first LCM on the left hand side, x plus 2 minus 2 times x plus 1 upon x plus 1 into x plus 2. RHS will be 3 times x plus 4 minus 4 times x plus 3 upon x plus 3 x plus 4. Let's proceed. So x plus 2 minus 2x minus 2, x square plus 3x plus 2. Yeah. Likewise 3x plus 12 minus 4x minus 12. Are you okay with me till here, everybody? 3x plus 12 and 3x plus 12 minus 4x minus 12. Likewise x square plus 7x plus 12. Again cross multiplication. So plus 2 minus 2 goes here, only minus x is left, into x square 7x plus 12. Here only minus x is left, this also goes away. Okay, just hold on. What we can do is, instead of cross multiplying, first write the answer to this. So minus x, x square 3x plus 2. Here also minus x, x square 7x plus 12. Now once you reach here, there can be a different method which will make your life easy. So what you must do is, you consider if x is 0, then one root is x is equal to 0. If x is 0, then everything is 0. But if x is not equal to 0, then dividing both sides by minus x. So when you divide by minus x, this gets cancelled, it becomes 1. And then when you cross multiply, it becomes x square 7x 12, x square 3x 2. X square gets cancelled, so I get 4x. This goes on that side, so minus 10. Minus 10 by 4, 2 2s are 3s are, so minus 1.5. Let's retake the entire sum once again. It's a good question. Sorry, this will be 5 by 2, no? 2 2s are 2 5s are, so 2.5. My bad over here. Yeah, let's look at the entire, review the entire sum again. It's a good question. See, when you are taking the LCM, till here everyone will be able to manage. After this, one root will be x is equal to 0, because if it is 0, then everything is 0. That's what we have to give the answer. And second, if x is not equal to 0, then divide by minus x. So cross multiply and you reach here. So final answer, therefore x is equal to 0 or x is equal to minus 2.5. Do you get this last part? I hope I'm not cutting it on the video. Yeah. Alright, let's go to the last question. Sum number 20. Come on, hit it everybody. So 20. They say again the roots are equal. So when the roots are equal, you know how to solve it. Go ahead, quickly get me the answer. Take the discriminant. So say since roots are real, therefore b square minus 4ac equals 0. So what will I get? B square is m minus 1 the whole square, 4 into a into c. So I get m square minus plus 1 minus 2x minus 4m minus 20. So m square, this will be 2m, sorry. So this will be minus 6m minus 19. Yeah. Let's see what can we do ahead. Yeah, look at the mistake that I've done. You should not be doing that mistake. I just took m minus 1. Where did the 2 disappear? So it should have been 2 the whole square. So then it becomes 4 times, correct? So 4 times and this in bracket. That's the mistake that I have done. So when I open now, this will be 4m square plus 4 minus 8m minus 4m minus 20. Are you with me now? Yeah, that's the mistake. I just did not pick up this 2. So I am keeping it so you know what mistakes I have done and you must not repeat. Minus 12m minus 16. Dividing by 4. Splitting the middle term. So 4 ones are. So I'll get m minus 4 plus 1 m minus 4. So final answer m is equal to 4 or m is equal to minus 1. Yeah, everyone got the same answer. They have not said further to get the roots of this, otherwise you would have substituted it here. So we got a new type of question. Find the root, which we did in the previous one, that is the 18th one, where they asked us to first solve the sum. 18th one, wait. 18th one. They first asked us to solve the sum, and once we solved, they asked us to substitute m as 4 or minus 4 and get the other two answers. Whereas in 20th, they just asked to solve it with the roots are real. They didn't ask us to put this again. So we leave it here only. I have left 2 sums in this exercise, 8, 9 and 10. Those 3 sums are very important sums. We will do it in the next video along with exercise 5e. Okay, I want everyone to do this as their homework. Please look into this. Exercise 5D, 5-1, 6-1, 7-2. 5E, 5-6, 12 part 2, 14 part 2, 17 1, 18 2 and 19. And exercise F, 4 and 11. So these sums you are going to do as homework. The video sums obviously you are doing it in your book. And until the next video, please stay safe, take care, do your homework on regular basis, don't keep it pending, and pray for all of us. Bye guys, take care.
Hope you had a lovely mathematics experience with the Rough Book, our learning companion.